Hello everybody, welcome back to Zero Tolerance TV. ZT here. We've got another match from the 2003 My Cube OSL Ro8. This is going to be a Zerg mirror, YellOw versus Junwi. I've not hidden my opinion on this matchup. It's the worst one, but hopefully it can be quick. That's the good thing about Zerg mirror, is it can be super quick. So, kind of just hoping one of these players makes an early pool and the other makes a hatch first. No, maybe not. It can be interesting. I think like the Ling micro battles are kind of fun sometimes, and that's kind of where a player's skill can really shine out. Where, you know, like Jadong got a lot of wins with just like insanely good Ling micro. So that's cool. A unit like the Roach really helps this matchup, I think. Something that you can build that will keep you alive, but really isn't anything like that in Brood War. We've got Zerglings and we've got Mutalisks. Those are the units in this matchup, and if you don't like them, then you should build Scourge. I'm gonna have to pay attention to find out who is who, which color is which. Okay, Junwi is red and YellOw is yellow. Thank you, YellOw, for actually picking yellow. Last time, I think he was like playing the white Zerg, and it's like, come on, man, what are you doing? You can't do that. You can't name yourself after a color and then not pick that color. Okay? Maybe if his name was like Magenta. I don't know if there is Magenta. Like, okay, fine, then you don't have to pick it. But, dude, YellOw? There's yellow in Brood War. You have to pick it. Anyway, rant aside, Junwi is in the red here. Can't remember what map this is. I did not look. Sin Gamma going, that's the one it is. Now we know. I just had to check, okay? And the Korean casters wanted to remind you that you should go ahead and hit the sub button if you want a game a day. That's why they bring up that map, by the way. That's what it means. I'm not sure if you knew that or not. And now you do. So both of them scouting the wrong direction with their overlords, but YellOw is sending a drone out to look for Junwi. So I think YellOw might be doing something a little aggressive here. That's kind of what the early scout says to me, because he's saying like if you're in the last spawn, like cross spawns, I want to know. But we'll see here what his plan is. He does find Junwi, sees no pool, and I don't think he's actually gonna steal his gas. This might be a gas steal build. That's definitely possible. I have no idea whose thumbprint that is. Yeah, I don't know. Translation on that sign though, sub to Zero Tolerance TV. Okay, and pool started for YellOw. No gas yet, unless you count the one he's taken from his opponent. People watching from the outside. Couldn't afford the ticket, or maybe, I mean, honestly, that place looked pretty freaking sold out. And yeah, actually, he is gas stealing, so gonna be delaying Junwi's not his pool, his gas timing here, and he's getting down now. So there will be a pretty substantial gas lead here for YellOw. Junwi, however, has taken a pretty quick hatchery, so he's going to have the faster larva production, and YellOw actually putting up that hatchery in his main, so he will not be expanding. So I think at this point, it's going to probably go to Muta. I haven't really seen many Lings being made yet. Now, it could definitely be like a 2-hatchling all-in for YellOw. Obviously, this is not some cheese from Junwi. That's an early extractor. That really should not be done yet. But whatever. Ling's finding that drone out on the map. Looks like they should be able to get a kill. Well, let's see, he doesn't try to get it. It's like YellOw's more interested in getting his Lings across the map as quickly as possible than killing off that drone. And like, I kind of get that. If he is trying to be aggressive here, he should want to get his lings across the map quickly. That said, he's making a lair. But honestly, like, even if you're doing an aggressive build, you should kill that drone. Like, that's what kind of matters more. Kind of comically, Junwi here has just decided that he doesn't care about that gas geyser. And you always like the moment of realization that you're on camera. So that's just still up. Hasn't even put like one ling over there to go kill it. So no actual scout on the timing of the lair with that extractor, but it does force the lair to be made in the natural. So we will not see a game where Junwi loses his natural and still kind of keeps playing. If he loses that lair, he's just going to concede, I think. Unless he's gotten some pretty insane damage done to YellOw at the same time. But YellOw isn't even taking a base, so if you're killing one of his hatcheries, he's going to FF anyway. Spire started for YellOw, so as the prophecy foretold, we are going to see Mutalisks. Trying to get something done with these lings, but the lings of Junwi are in position, so YellOw just pulls back. Not interested in a fight there. It looks like he did have maybe like 4 lings less than Junwi in that position, and so he's not going to get damage done with them, but his Spire is pretty decently ahead, and still only 1 gas for Junwi, so he's not really going to get much of a payoff for this natural yet. Really, the main thing you get from that is the gas. If you just want a larva, you build in your main, where it is much safer. Lings here are going to be able to stop this attack pretty easily, I think. And especially once a Muta pops out, this will have absolutely no chance of working. 1 Mutalisk will do a great job of stopping that. Now, YellOw is getting a nice scout off here, but really nothing that he can't kind of just assume. I does see that no second gas yet. That is important. Maybe not important, but that's relevant. Good to know for him. He's still basically on even economy. But the idea of, you know, oh wow, he's going Spire. Like, of course he's going Spire. Interesting plan here from YellOw. He has made Scourge, so his plan is to catch the Mutas of Junwi right as they spawn, instead of just making his own Mutas and trying to get damage early. Man, that is a crowd. I love it. So that's a pretty cool play. I like that. Now, a couple Mutalisks were also made, so they're going to be able to attack these drones, and honestly just going to get damage for free already. And, okay. Oh, wow. Nice hits there for Junwi. Does pick off one of the Mutas right away. I was going to say, yeah, he made what I think is a good choice here and started with Scourge himself. No, don't hit the Overlord. That's such a waste. Pretty inefficient pick off there. 2 Scourge for an Overlord is a horrible trade for YellOw. Just trading gas for minerals is like just all of the bad. The 75 gas for 100 minerals basically is like whatever. Yeah, so nice for Junwi there. That said, there's no Mutas out for Junwi yet. Oh my god, YellOw, what are you doing? Yeah, YellOw at the same time, as he throws his Muta away, is attacking the front with his lings, but 2 Sunks there are doing a pretty good job of pushing those lings out. Now YellOw is expanding, but Junwi's second gas is done. He's not actually mining from it yet, though. And YellOw's lings are coming back in, trying to see if they can get some more damage done. Now, he probably does have a pretty big ling lead. So it looks like this is actually kind of a fake here. Trying to convince Junwi that he's going in for air units when in reality he made a ton of lings. And he's trying to get damage done with them, but they're kind of surrounded now, and ling numbers for Junwi are pretty high. I don't think YellOw is going to be able to get a ton of damage down here. Now, he does kill 1 drone. 2 drones. Can he get another one? I don't think he even got 2 drones there. Maybe he did, but you know, even assuming 2 drones, that was a lot of lings used up for that, and they did not kill very many lings. Always a shot of the players when a fight starts. That's just how it works. We can't get those shots of the players when it doesn't matter. We have to know right as soon as the fight starts. Classic. So YellOw's natural has finished here. This is actually kind of a good Zerg mirror. I'm kind of enjoying this one. A lot of Zerg mirrors are like both players make Mutalisks and then they have a Mutalisk fight. So there's Goku and yeah, I actually don't know who that other kid is. Little Goku though. The headband on. Because he definitely wore headbands for sure. Yep. I got one strap of an overall. Is that what that was? I don't know. He was happy to be on camera though, so that's cool. Congrats, bro. Ooh, wow. Junwi actually attacking into YellOw's natural here with some Lings, and YellOw really just doesn't have anything to fight with because his Lings are over on the other side of the map losing a battle. And so he is just losing on 2 fronts. Now he does have some Lings pop here, but I don't think it's enough to actually fight off this many Zerglings. Never mind, it is. I lied. Fake news. So YellOw does end up pushing back that attack, but definitely losing an attack over at Junwi's base. YellOw probably just needs to be making some, well, firstly, getting an extractor at his natural. Oh, did he kill Junwi's extractor in the natural? This game's kind of crazy, actually. I didn't realize how low on econ Junwi was. Now, Lings of his are running into YellOw's natural, but he does finally actually have some Mutalisks here, so it's going to be tough. That's always going to be my favorite, though. The people who don't want to be on camera hiding their face. It's just too funny. Junwi trying again here with some Lings, but not really working out, and those Lings that were trying to go around get scouted. Actually, they're in YellOw's main. I thought they were on the high ground behind the mains, or the naturals, so gonna get one drone there, and now fighting some Lings, but they will actually win this, so possibly gonna get some more drones. Yes, we do see one of them explode. I kind of love that drones just explode like that. Like, they look like probes when they die. It's kind of like the same animation. It just always tickles me. Like, why would a drone do that? But they do. They do, apparently. That's how it is. Maybe they're just full of Vespian gas, even though they don't cost any. These are the questions, man. These are the questions that matter. Why do drones explode like probes? I don't know. Was it because they're just... well, that was kind of painful for YellOw, losing 2 more Mutas to some Scourge. So the trade-off there is 1 Muta is 100-100, and a pair of Scourge is 25-75. So 75 gas and... no, sorry, 25 gas and 75 minerals in favor of the Scourge trade. So every time you can do that is very good. You see another Ling fight here. I'm not sure who has more, but this is definitely a bloodbath of Zerglings. Looks like YellOw does have the advantage. Junwi is pulling back. And there's not much static in his main. The natural has those 2 songs, but the main doesn't really have much of anything. Junwi, however, doing a good job of holding that ramp just as he lets some in. I say that, of course. Caster cursing. But, okay, actually he's got a sunk in the main now too, so there's static everywhere. And YellOw kind of just bleeding Lings for not much value here. Still no drones at all at that natural. I mean, there's one, but really not much at all. This game is so scrappy. I kind of love it. So Zerglings probably going to be able to kill off that hatchery, honestly. Yeah, I feel like YellOw really is going to lose this game because his Muta control was so bad. Like, he'd have been better off just not making Mutalisks this game. So many of them just died to, like, spore crawlers. And he like, AFK attacked drones, and some Scourge ran in and killed his Mutas. It's like, you should have just not made the Mutas, bro. You either have to... That's the thing about Mutas. Like, you have to micro them. You cannot just A-move your Mutas, or they're actually not good at all. The thing that makes them good is the micro. And now we see, yeah, okay, I was going to say, this is going to be GG in a moment here because Junwi is massacring YellOw's probes, drones, getting a ton of kills there and just eviscerating his economy. So, Junwi takes a game off of YellOw. Zerg Mirror is very volatile. It's definitely the sort of matchup where very few players are able to actually have an advantage. For the most part, it's like, the best you can hope for is to be like 55% to win, even if you're way better than your opponent, because you just don't know what's going to happen. And one mistake really just ends the game. I do think YellOw there could have done a lot more though, like just microing his mutas a little bit would have gotten him a ton of value, or even just leaving them at home. You know, those Ling attacks are just horrible if your opponent has mutas. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed that game. It was quite the scrappy affair. So, whoops. Watch your paper, bro. You gotta keep your paper, man. I bet it's windy there. They are outside. That'd be cool, casting outside. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did, and I hope you tune in for the next one. Peace.